Okay, I normally don't talk about The Wizard of Oz that much on my channel. Well, considering how I already did a review on The Wiz a couple of months ago. Well, growing up, I've slowly started to become aware that there have been so many different Wizard of Oz related media for decades, ever since the original movie came out in 1939. Which, to be fair, all know that the Wizard of Oz was already based on a book series back in the 1910s, which was later followed by a live stage show, a motion picture movie back in 1939, and afterwards, there have been so many different Wizard of Oz related movies and TV shows. And you probably can't tell by my collection over there, but I do have a VHS copy of the animated Wizard of Oz TV show called Fearless, which you can obviously see right there. It was quite interesting that there have been so many different variations of the Wizard of Oz for years. In fact, I know that you guys have got to point out that there's already a new animated Wizard of Oz TV show on Boomerang from Cartoon Network. I just thought it would be pretty interesting I thought it was pretty interesting to talk about, considering how I mostly grew up with this movie, The Wiz, and the Muppets doing their own version the most compared to the original 1939 movie. Now, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against the original Wizard of Oz movie. I really don't. I'm just saying that I mostly grew up with The Wiz and the Muppets Wizard of Oz the most. Yeah, it is quite interesting that the Wizard of Oz had an interesting legacy for almost a century and a half. When you think about it, I mean, the Wizard of Oz franchise has been around since before most of us were even born. It's still pretty wild when you think about it. But anyways, do you guys have any favorite Wizard of Oz related projects? Whether it's the live stage shows, the movies, or the aforementioned animated series that I just brought up a minute ago? Just let me know. And it's okay if you guys prefer the original 1939 Wizard of Oz movie, The Wiz starring Diana Ross, or the Muppets doing their own version of the movie. Because like I said, there have been a truckload of different Wizard of Oz related projects. I think I remember that there was an episode of Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo where they did an entire Wizard of Oz related tribute. Same with the season 2 finale of Scooby-Doo and Guess Who, featuring Carol Burnett, called The Moving Land Monsters. And I think the Wizard of Oz was also referenced when Teen Titans Go did one to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Warner Brothers. Quite an interesting legacy for the Wizard of Oz, huh? Yes, that does include the recent Wicked movie that just came out recently, which I am familiar with since I did see the trailer for that movie, as well as so many people on YouTube, including 3C Films and Andre Meadows, aka Black Nerd Comedy, talking about that.